Mercedes is one of the most successful teams in the history of Formula 1, but right now is currently facing a significant challenge in the 2023 season, as they are struggling to keep up with their rivals after the new regulation period, particularly Red Bull and Aston Martin. Mercedes is a team with a rich history in Formula 1, having won numerous championships over the years. They have always been known for their innovative and groundbreaking designs, which have often set the standards for other teams to follow. After the terrible ending to the 2021 season, they were hoping to come back strong ahead of the new regulation periods. One of the most significant changes that Mercedes made to their car for the next season was the implementation of a node side pod concept. It was seen as a technical masterpiece and it looked completely different from the rest of the field. This is because Mercedes argued that the side pods didn't matter much compared to the overall car. In 2022, they had a mediocre season overall, with a car that was barely able to get on the podium in the first half of the season. In the later half of the season though, they seemed to be improving by a lot and even got a win in Brazil. This got fans hopeful that they could come back for 2023 with a championship-ready car. Toto Wolff stated multiple times that this was the car that would bring them to the top, with a lot of testing and performance objectives being met. However, things didn't go as planned, and in preseason testing, the team had not met their targets and they were off the pace by a good margin. This was proven in the season opener when Mercedes qualified worse than they did in 2022 due to a resurgence of Aston Martin, followed by Alonso and the Ferraris faster yet again. In Saudi Arabia, Hamilton qualified in the miserable 7th position and Russell in P4. In the race, they had a bad start, but a safety car on lap 18 brought them back to contention and were able to overtake Ferrari and finish right behind the podium positions. While this may be considered an okay result, that prospect is quickly crushed once you realize that despite the safety car, the Silver Arrows finished a monstrous 30-second gap behind the leader Sergio Perez. This is a huge blow to the morale of the team, but more importantly a shock of reality to the German team, who need to do something to improve. Toto and the team were quick to make headlines by announcing they will launch a different car model with side pods. The reason this is occurring is because Mercedes agreed to give the no side pod concept a year to improve, and they had made significant strides into the 2023 season, but they realized that they hadn't caught up. This is huge as the team has been criticized in the past for their car model, and they have finally listened and changed it. Things aren't so bright for Mercedes though, because one big thing people are forgetting is the cost cap. Changing a whole car model will cost the team a lot, and while it's possible, they will have to be cautious of further developments in the 2023 season. This will in turn cause a lack of upgrades and they may end up in the same place they are in now. Not only that, but Mercedes will also have to scratch off their season due to the fact that it's too late to regain performance and get back to the top. Mercedes will have to wait until 2024 to have a real chance at the title. Also, some people attribute the downfall of Mercedes to the departure of the technical F1 workers, with Toto Wolff saying Red Bull approached around 100 Mercedes staff over a move to its new Formula 1 engine division, and 50 accepted the offer, including their head of mechanical engineering. While Mercedes would argue this has no effect on their performance, it's obvious that it affects something as it correlates perfectly with their downfall. But let's not forget who Mercedes are. They have won the Constructors' Championship every year since 2014, and its drivers have won the Drivers' Championship 7 times during that period. They have the personnel, staff, and drivers to get back to the top, so let's hope things go smoothly for the Silver Arrows, and by 2024 we can have a 4-way title fight. And Mercedes fan or not, I'm sure we would all love to see that. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing. You can click on the video that's appearing on your screen right now to see the biggest rivalries of the 2023 F1 season. Peace.